Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and this time another tutorial for Helldivers 2. This time we'll be diving into where to find super samples in a bot controlled city. I was not aware of the fact that there is a difference between a bug controlled city and a bot controlled city in terms of where the super samples are being spawned whenever you are going for a mission. So we're going to dive into that. I'm going to show you exactly what to look for, because in a bot city, super samples can spawn in a place that is not marked by a diamond. You won't be able to see it using LiDAR, and you really need to know what to look for, how it looks like, that building, that place where they are spawning, so that you'll be able to see it from a distance and know for a fact that this is the place where super samples are spawned. Anyways, enough with the talking, let's get down to the video. Stay tuned. Alright, so when fighting in a bot city, what you need to look out for if you want the super samples of that mission is basically here. I'm going to pause it right here. This is a sort of a balcony, I think. It has the flag of the automatons raised up above on the side of the building, and it has at least one floodlight illuminating it. Now, it will look like as if there were supposed to be two floodlights illuminating it, but one of them, the left one, is destroyed. It is always going to be the left one who is going to be destroyed, and the destroyed remains are going to create a sort of a ramp, which lead you up to a sort of a balcony. You see, there's one floodlight when the other is destroyed, so just go up the balcony, to the balcony, and there you can see the super samples are waiting. Now, the main issue with this is that it's not a point of interest. It's not marked on the map, and you won't be able to see it when you're opening up your map. You won't be able to identify it clearly, unlike the other in the other video, the monument that has a very distinct shape, let's say, a very distinct shape that you can see on the map. You see that I'm opening up the map. I'm going to pause it right here. And as you can see, it's directly behind us, and yet when you're looking at a map, you cannot tell that it's there, and it's not marked, because when you see that marked minor point of interest, that is what in front of me, that area with the bodies of the SAEF and all of the ammo, that is the minor point of interest that you're looking at on the map. But behind me, where the super samples were, you can see that there is no icon for a point of interest, which is why it makes it all that much harder to spot and find those super samples. Now, one thing I did notice is that the monuments from the last video, you can see, I'm going to pause it right here. The monuments from the last video with the two big stones, the four fireplaces, the two statues of Helldivers, they are also in this location, and there's a sort of a chance that this will spawn in, and you can actually go there and take super samples from this location. As you can see, I climbed up the stairs, and you can already see to my left, there's that icon for the super samples. This has a chance, has a probability to spawn. The more difficulty the mission, the higher the difficulty for the mission, the more super samples are going to spawn in the mission. So it's more likely that this, how shall I say, monument is going to spawn as well. So keep an eye out for it, because it means that it's not completely invalidating my last video. This monument will still appear in certain missions. You can see there's these two monuments, these big stones, and as you can see, I'm grabbing the super samples. This is where you can see, I'm going to pause it right here. You can see the toppled statues of the Helldivers as a clear mark that this is, again, that same place that we saw in the last video, only that it's a bit more changed. It's destroyed. possibly to mask its how shall I say, how it looks like from the map perspective. Because when you saw it on the map, you saw the four fireplaces, this like big monument with four fireplaces on the map, and you knew exactly that this is the spot to pick up the super samples. So here they changed it a little bit. They destroyed the monument, so it probably won't look the same when looking at a map. But again, this also exists on certain missions, so keep an eye out for them. Alright, so this is going to be the end of this tutorial. Tell me in the comments below if you need any more help in Helldivers 2. I am planning on doing another video where I talk about my loadouts, specific loadouts that I found work best for
Helldivers to
each one
Hellpods.
of these
Repeat.
races.
Helldivers to
So
Hellpods.
like, subscribe, and stay tuned. And I will see you hopefully in the next video.